Night in the world of sports. What an astounding game in the Garden. Game one, it's the Knicks and the Pacers. Both the Pacers and Knicks 2-0 in game ones this season. Early on, Pacers just weren't missing. Woo, woo, woo! Outlet! It's Pascal Siakam. Pacers up, and they continue to add to the lead. Miles Turner, it's 20-14. Halliburton, Turner. Halliburton had 5 assists in the first quarter, one shy of his postseason high for any quarter in his career. And Indiana, a confident, capable team in many respects on offense, they jump out to a 7-point lead. But New York, they're ready to go. That's Brunson, Mitchell Robinson. Up high, tie game, 32-all. Knicks down 1, Brunson. Off the Robinson screen. Pacers started 9 for 9 from the floor, but the Knicks end the quarter on a 14-5 run. They didn't miss, and they carry a 2-point lead into the second quarter. Knicks now up 5. And Karl Anthony Towns will give the ball, get the ball back. That quick release. 15 points in the first half. Knicks build an 8-point lead. It's a 5-point lead here as Brunson beats Siakam. Float game. Knicks end the half with 69, tied for the most points in the first half of a playoff game in franchise history. Into the fourth. The Knicks are up 3. Down low, McConnell's fouled. That's Brunson's 5th foul of the game. Now, he has been so instrumental in so many of the Knicks' big-time scoring spurts throughout the playoffs. He goes to the bench, and here come the Knicks. OG Anunoby, 3. Knicks up 5. Anunoby down low on the block. Regulate off glass. Knicks up 7. The Knicks now lead by 9. And Siakam down the lane. Tries to flush. No. Challenged at the rim. Miles McBride. Do not bring the Kool-Aid to a gin party. And the offensive explosion continues on the other end as the Cat gets the flip. The lead is 14. The Garden is in a frenzy. Josh Hart, Anunoby, down low. 14-0 run after the Brunson 5th. But then here come the Pacers. This team is hard to get rid of. Aaron Nesmith, absolutely out of his mind, hits the 3. It's an 8-point game. Nesmith again, nuclear. The lead is 5. Nesmith, give me all 3 of these, and it's now a 2-point game late. Knicks fans, very frightened, and they should be. Halliburton looks like he's driving for the 2. No, he turns around, eyes the clock, pulls from 3. High bounce, and it's good. And the Pacers have stolen game 1. And he looks over at Reggie, and this was nearly the all-time premature celebration because although the bucket went to stun the Garden, you'll see the tip of the right toe, the Tootens, on the line. Put 5 more minutes on the clock. But this Pacers team able to gather and keep their poise. Andrew Nembhard, what a drive. Pacers back up 1 after free throws. It's Halliburton down the lane, absorbs the contact, and the bucket goes after free throws. There's the look from 3 from Halliburton. No, but there's the follow. Obi Toppin. Pacers back up 1. Brunson hits free throws. Halliburton again. No, there's a follow again, and it's Toppin. 1-point game. On the other end, Brunson hits the floater. Under 36 to go. Knicks back in front. Halliburton, what a find. Nembhard, Indiana up 1. 20 seconds to go. Well, actually, no, that after a great find at Toppin for the bucket to make it a 3-point lead, there's the miss from Brunson. Cat gets a good look from 3. It's short. A mad scramble down low. And the hero again, the games 1 and 2 against Boston, it's Bridges who's got it. He loses it out of bounds. And the Pacers pull off an astounding comeback. They had 23 points in the final 3:14 of the game. What was that you showed me, Steve? That's the most ever?
Yeah.
In a playoff game?
Play-by-play era, yeah.
There you go, Stanford Steve with the assist. Thank you. Just an incredible comeback. Brunson goes for 43. Halliburton had 31 and 11. It was Nesmith who was huge. He was with Katie George after the win.
Aaron, how the heck
do you guys keep doing this over and over again in the playoffs?
We're just a resilient group. I said it all the time. We just never quit on a fight, and we got a special locker room.
You guys were down 17 midway through the fourth quarter, and Coach Carlisle continued to say, just keep fighting. 7 minutes is a lot of time. And then at the 3-minute mark, he said 3 minutes is still enough time. You were the one who ignited that comeback. What was your mindset during that stretch?
You said it's a lot of time. We keep fighting. We keep chipping away, man. You play to the buzzer sounds. I think we're really good at that. We just played the right way. The ball fell, and, we were able to make a comeback.
How were you personally able to find that rhythm when needed?
I work on my craft, man. So I trust the process. I know I'm a high-level shooter, and, I just let him fly where we needed him.
Tyrese Halliburton, he could have tried to take it to the rim on that final play of regulation. Instead, he backs it out. That takes a lot of guts. What's going through your mind when it bounces off the rim?
Special. I was standing right under the basket and went away straight up. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. So, he's special. He's a special player. He's our leader. He continues to amaze me on a night in and night out basis. So he's just phenomenal.
Every series is different. What are your expectations with this matchup?
It's a dogfight. You saw today. It was a full 53-minute game. They play hard. We play hard. It's going to be the same thing in 2 days. So we got to go get our rest and, fix our mistakes.
Congrats. That was unbelievable.
Thank you.
Pacers trail by as many as 17 points, come back to win it. Their fourth 15-point comeback this postseason. They've won 9 games. They've got 4 15-point comebacks already, which is tied with the 2003 Mavericks for the most over the last 25 years. Tim Legler joins us now. And Tim, I ask because I honestly don't know. Were you able to hear Neesmith's interview as we were just playing it back?
Yes.
Okay, the reason I ask, I'm just struck by how remarkably calm and composed he is. You're in the Garden. You're staring into the eyes of the belly of the beast of these Knicks fans that are in a frenzy. And I just am amazed at how calm he was given what they just did. And I'm going to ask you, Tim, to explain what the hell they just did.
Oh, you want me to explain
Yes.
it? Okay, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that because
I'm teeing you up, kid.
I don't know what the hell I just watched. I'm sitting here taking notes. I know I'm coming on with you. And at this point, I'm starting to talk about the Knicks' defense and toughness and physically sort of manhandling Indiana in the second half and to build that big lead. And you think that's how it's going to end. And instead, Aaron Neesmith became Klay Thompson and basically got them back in the game.
That's amazing. I'm going to ask you to tap out for just a quick second because Tyrese Halliburton has just thrown on a headset in the Garden. I'm going to visit with him, and then you and I can reconvene in a moment. Tyrese, it's Scott Van Pelt. If you can hear me, an absolutely incredible game. I'm asking Legs what the hell just happened. He said, you want me to explain it. Now I'm going to ask you. What was in that remarkable comeback? You're in the Garden, man. That place is in a frenzy, and you silenced them. How?
Man, I thought we just didn't give up. I thought we did a great job of staying with it. Aaron made some big shots there. I thought we just did a great job of executing what needed to be executed. I thought we've shown all year that we can win in some mysterious, weird ways, some funky ways. We've had to do it in the playoffs, had to do it at the end of the season. So we just figure out ways to win, and really proud of this group for that effort.
Resilience is a word we hear this time of year, both in the NBA and in the Stanley Cup playoffs. We saw it on the ice tonight, and we saw it on the floor. What explains your all's ability to take punches, shake them off, regather, and just keep swinging yourselves? Because as we just described, Ty, this is the 4th time you've erased a 15-point deficit in the playoffs already. I'm interested in your ability to maintain your poise and your calm.
Well, I think the interesting part about this group is after last year, front office did a great job of keeping us together. We've played together in so many different, different situations, and I think that just keeps us poised. And we got a lot of guys who, are just willing to take the big shot, willing to make big plays. And I can't explain everything that happens at the end of these games. I would like to not get in these 15-point deficits, but
Understood.
I'm really proud of our fight, and I'm pretty proud of our fight, man, so we just got to keep going.
Your ability to make game-winning shots, I feel like, is on the upper shelf of the NBA at this moment, and that it almost was a game winner. You're down 2. I'm watching you look at the clock. You're backing up. In that moment, how do you stop going to the bucket and reverse course in real time? What did you see?
Well, I was going to shoot the floater. I was, just trying to be aggressive, get downhill, make a play. And Mikal hit the ball. So when he hit the ball, I didn't like where I was. And so I grabbed the ball. I didn't know how much time was left, but I knew I could. I saw separation from Robinson, and I knew they veer switched. So I was trying to get back behind the three and make a shot. It felt like the ball hung forever, but it felt good when it left my hand. So I'm mad that it wasn't a three, but we'll take the win.
I'm not trying to get you fined like Ant did last night when he cussed afterwards, but I'm interested in this. When you hit that and you're giving Reggie you're giving him the look, and it's all-timer, but now you're tied, man. They got to put 5 on the clock. What's going through your mind when you're like, uh-oh, we gotta run it back. We got 5 more minutes.
I was sick. I was just hoping, I was like, God, I got to make sure I didn't waste the celly. I knew that celly would be needed at some point here. And I was like, man, I think I wasted it. We won. So it's pretty cool. And to do it with him in this building is very special. So that's a big win for us. But there's a lot we can get better at going into game 2. And, just really proud of our fight.
All right, I'm sure you got to go. If I could squeeze one more in, I don't want to let you go without just telling me what Nesmith did tonight, because he called himself an elite high-level shooter, but I was amazed at how calm he was in his interview. It just seemed like this is what I do, but like not in the Garden.